Hi, we're the authors of Fire Your Gym. I'm Roy Wallack. This is Andy Petranek. I'm a writer with the LA Times, and I'm an endurance junkie. Andy is the owner of CrossFit LA, the best CrossFit gym in LA, for sure.
Right, the world.
The world.
The best CrossFit
gym
in the world. Let's get it
When
straight.
we got together and we're deciding what kind of program we were going to put together that would give you sustainable fitness for the rest of your life, we combined three things: high-intensity strength workouts, sprinting, and endurance. And those three things give you a remarkably good, solid fitness that is sustainable, that allows you to keep doing this for years and years without getting worn out. Now, when Andy and I got together, I thought there were going to be some conflicts, like always when you have two people coming from different points of view. I had done a lot of research into finding out that recovery was a really key thing and often ignored by strength athletes and by endurance athletes. So I pitched recovery really hard to you, and I was a little bit worried that we were going to have a major battle over it, but
Yes.
We didn't. I came to find out he was right on board with it. So I'm kind of curious, why? Why didn't you fight me on the recovery?
You know, it's interesting. My career in teaching CrossFit here at CrossFit LA, I kind of look at it in two phases. One phase was prior to when I competed in the 2009 CrossFit Games. When I jumped into my high-intensity training, I made gains just over and over. Every workout was a new record, a new PR, and I was doing it this is over the course of 3 or 4 years, that I was just, working out 5 to 6 days a week and having these incredible gains. I loved what I was doing. I still love what I do. But right after the CrossFit Games, for me, my body started to not cooperate in the way that I was accustomed to it cooperating. And I started to get these little nagging injuries and these little nagging things that would keep me from being at 100%. And I started to wonder, it took me a couple years to start to wonder this, but I started to wonder, are these things really necessary? Are they, to get the kind of gains that I was getting just doing high-intensity training, was the injuries a natural byproduct and required for those kind of gains? And what I found was in experimenting with myself was, no, they're not. I'm not doing that now, and I'm still getting the incredible gains that I got before. Granted, they've leveled off some, because there is a limit. I'm definitely no Rich Froning. Yeah, that's kind of why I hopped on board immediately with the idea that recovery and endurance works well, dovetailed with a high-intensity training program.
They actually strengthen one another. You get better strength if you've given yourself recovery from the strength workout.
This is for normal people, not for the professional, high-level people that are going to the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, you found that the people who excel at the very top level can handle relentless intensity over and over, but average guys can't handle it. So we devise our program for average people to get the fittest they've ever been and to stay that way forever and to not get psychologically or physically wasted. So this is sustainable fitness. We found that when we interviewed Andy's clientele here and asked them what they actually do, they actually did something very similar to what we're proposing. So it gave us more confidence that our program was right on. We've had people working out with the program, and one guy summarized it as CrossFit for the rest of us, and I like that because it is for the rest of us. It works, it'll make you faster, stronger, look better and lose weight, and have a good time doing it. So that's our book.
That's it.
Buy it.